Hi everyone, welcome to Urban Hash, your source for all things hip-hop, music, and urban culture. I'm your host Flavia.
I'm Asha, and of course today we're talking about the Grammys, which happened last night. My personal favorite of any award show though is the red carpet arrival.
And last night was definitely hit or miss. I mean, for the ladies to start off, we had Beyonce, who wore a beautiful sheer white backless Michael Costello gown. It was light and airy, very different from what she usually wears. I hate those overly structured gowns that she always has. Ciara, of course, showed off her baby bump as she was pregnant, wearing a gold Gucci number. My best dress though was Chrisette Michele. She wore a beautiful blazer and matching bottom, great patterns, and for a full-figured woman, I thought she pulled it off perfectly. I love when people don't make their size an excuse to look bad. Worst dress, I'd have to say Rita Ora. I was very underwhelmed by her. From the neck up, she looked great, but from the neck down, it was too much. It was like very simple. It's not. She can do better.
She looked like she could be a member of the Golden Girls.
For the men, I'd have to say my personal favorite was Ryan Lewis and Macklemore. Ryan Lewis wore a black and gray houndstooth pattern blazer, while Macklemore wore a teal blazer. I thought they looked fantastic. It was very fashionable, edgy. It wasn't as traditional as everyone else.
The guy that I loved the best, I thought he looked really good, was Wiz. He looked like he bathed.
Yeah.
So clean. And he had Amber Rose on his arm, and I mean, she was just gorgeous, elegant, classy. I mean, she covered up her tattoos. I thought that was a great decision. To me, they were the best dress of the night.
Ooh, but if we're talking about couples though, I'm gonna have to give it to Miguel and Nazanin. He looked like a rock star. I loved it. Worst dress though for the guys, I'm gonna say Pharrell, only because of that hat. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean,
I hate that hat. There were so many memes that came from that. I mean, Arby's tweeted him. It was like, can we get our hat back? I got hungry. I felt he reminded me of like Curious George.
terrible.
It was all kind of things. But he did change it for his performance with Daft Punk, which I thought was one of the greatest performances yesterday. It wasn't the best, but it was definitely on my list of top favorite performances last night. As well as Carole King and Sarah Bareilles. Now, history was made last night. The best performance of the night was Kendrick Lamar and Imagine Dragons. They shut that stage down. They mashed up Radioactive and M.A.A.D City, and it was amazing. It was electric, and unfortunately, Kendrick didn't win any awards last night, but he got up on that stage and he won.
My favorite. I'm gonna have to go with Macklemore and Ryan Lewis again. I mean, obviously he's done the whole people getting married at his concert, stuff like that. But I would have to say that when Queen Latifah came out and, you know, got all those couples married, I almost cried. It was just like so beautiful. It was such a strong performance, and it's something that I would remember from these Grammys.
I mean, it's memorable, yes. Was it necessary? Not particularly. I've been to.
Well, what's necessary?
I've been. Just having an overall great performance with just great music. We don't need all the extras, the gimmicks. It came off a little bit too much. And I've been to his concerts before, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis's, and that happens at their concerts. It's organic. Last night it wasn't organic. It seemed like they were pushing an agenda.
Well, they have to plan ahead of time.
I heard that Ken Urwright, the producer for the Grammys, actually came to them with that idea. So that's when something goes from genuine to contrived.
And the reason I loved it is because I thought it was, again, memorable. It was grand, which is what I expect from the Grammys. Whereas, for example, usually my favorite, Beyonce, I was very underwhelmed by her performance. I thought her and Jay-Z, maybe a little boring. I don't know.
Listen,
I expect so much from her.
I don't know exactly. Y'all expect too much from her. And she made an album and commented on you people who want so much from her.
She's my favorite performer, and that I was kind of bored. I kept waiting for something to happen.
She was on the chair rolling around.
Again, yeah, rolling around on the chair. I can do that, Beyonce, and that means it's not enough for you.
The winners and losers of last night was a big topic for discussion, particularly the best rap album winner of the night, which went to Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. And a lot of people felt like they shouldn't even been in the any of the rap categories. Yeah, they cleaned house. They won best rap performance, best rap song, of course, new artist, and then of course, as I said, best rap album. And it's such a sticky subject because the Grammys really need subcategories to prevent this. It's not going to happen. But last night we were reminded once again that popularity trumps content. Because Good Kid, M.A.A.D City was a great album. And The Heist has been out since 2012. It's not a new album.
I wouldn't say that M.A.A.D City is better than The Heist.
It's a better rap album. I think
it's a difference of opinion. Maybe he shouldn't have won for best rap album, but I do think he was deserved in all the other categories.
No one says he didn't deserve to win or be acknowledged for that being a great album.
And you did
rap album and rap song, Thrift Shop, is borderline pop. And so
I think Thrift Shop is rap, and I think that, you know,
what makes it rap?
Because he's rapping in it, just like, I mean, what do you want? There's
But it's not hip-hop, and that is the only category that we have. That's the only hip-hop category that we have.
What other category would you have put thrift shopping?
Pop song, pop
I don't
duo,
know.
urban pop.
I don't know. I think there's just a lot of people are angry at Macklemore, and I think they're trying to find ways to kind of discredit him. But I think that he's done really well for himself this year. I loved his album. I thought it was a strong album, a strong rap album, and I think it was well deserving. You can't have, not everyone can win. People are gonna be disappointed, but I wouldn't say that he is less of an artist, less of a rap artist than Kendrick. I think they both did a great job, and someone had to win, and it was Macklemore, and I think that he deserved it.
Nobody's discrediting Macklemore. Like I said, I'm a fan of him. No one is discrediting his effort and what he and the new rules that he and Ryan Lewis set for themselves with that album. But that has nothing to do with the fact that the content of that CD, that album, was not better than Good Kid, Mad City. He should not have won. But
well, that's what we love. There's a debate. Tweet us at Coool Flam. We want to know your opinions, and see us next Monday here at Urban Hash.
stay cool.